Welcome back to another riveting episode of Financial Follies, where we unravel the tales of financial mishaps and absurdities that make you question the universe's sanity.
Concept of these new types of systems is to make it easier and more cost-effective for people to trade.
Today, we delve into the mind-boggling saga of Bernie Madoff and his mind-bogglingly audacious Ponzi scheme. Brace yourselves for a roller coaster of greed, deception, and more twists than a pretzel factory.
We lost 95% of what we had.
I think what he did is despicable.
He sold his soul for the buck.
Let's transport ourselves back to the chaotic year of 2008, when the global financial crisis was already wreaking havoc on economies worldwide.
Fear spread in the month of September 2008 at a rate that was like a tsunami. That caught in. Some were foolish, some were crooked.
In this financial tornado, a tornado within a tornado was about to hit. Enter the enigma Bernard L. Madoff, a master of deception whose face would make even the Mona Lisa envious. Bernie Madoff was no ordinary Wall Street player. No, he was a legend. An optical illusion in a suit, if you will.
I heard, that Mr. Madoff was beyond reproach, and I trusted him with even my entire mom's inheritance, and now my mom is dead, and so is the money. It's all gone. I didn't put half in or a quarter in. I unfortunately put everything in, and so I was really wiped out.
People couldn't help but be lured by his charm, charisma, and the promise of consistent investment returns. Little did they know they were about to be served a buffet of financial trickery that would put Houdini to shame.
Bothered to conduct a thorough and proper investigation.
If Bernie Madoff had not confessed, I don't know that we can say for certain that the SEC would have ever uncovered the fraud.
Madoff Investment Securities has reminded us yet again of how badly reform is needed.
It's the worst thing that can happen.
Basically just a big Ponzi scheme.
Madoff's Ponzi scheme was as cunning as a fox wearing a monocle. With the finesse of a maestro, he orchestrated a symphony of deception, using the funds from his new investors to pay off the early birds who were already squawking for their profits. It was a game of financial musical chairs where the only one left standing was Bernie, probably doing a little jig in his office. To maintain the illusion of success, Madoff employed an army of accountants who worked harder than Santa's elves during Christmas. They whipped up financial statements so polished and shiny that even Narcissus would have been jealous. And the returns? Oh boy, they were as real as a unicorn playing a game of poker with Bigfoot. But alas, all good things must come to an end. In December 2008, Madoff's empire crumbled like a cookie dunked in too much milk. He couldn't keep up the charade any longer and spilled the beans to his sons, who were probably hoping for a more exciting family secret, like discovering they were long-lost relatives of Batman. The news of Madoff's confession spread faster than gossip in a small town, leaving jaws dropping and people scratching their heads in disbelief. How could someone so seemingly successful be nothing more than a swindler in a fancy suit? It was like finding out your favorite superhero had been secretly running a clown school on the weekends. Madoff's arrest and subsequent trial became the hottest ticket in town, attracting more attention than a monkey riding a unicycle. The courtroom drama was like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster, with dramatic testimonies, heated debates, and the occasional fainting spell. If only they had served popcorn to the spectators. As the dust settled, the true extent of the damage became painfully clear. The victims of Madoff's scheme were shocked, their dreams shattered like a mirror in a rock concert. The losses amounted to billions of dollars, enough money to buy a lifetime supply of avocado toast for every millennial. This cautionary tale is a stark reminder that things aren't always as they seem in finance. It teaches us the importance of asking questions, conducting due diligence, and never trusting a man who wears suspenders and a bow tie without a hint of irony. Seriously, it's just not right. So, my dear friends, as we bid farewell to the wild ride that was the Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme, let us take a moment to reflect on the sheer absurdity of it all. Remember that financial history is filled with colorful characters and bizarre twists that make even the most outlandish reality TV shows pale in comparison. So buckle up your seatbelts and hold on tight as we prepare to venture further into the wacky world of financial scams. As we close this chapter, let us not forget the valuable lessons we can glean from Bernie Madoff's escapades. First and foremost, skepticism is your best friend in the financial jungle. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably involves a man in a top hat pulling rabbits out of his pockets. Secondly, we must demand greater transparency and accountability from those who hold the keys to our financial futures. It's high time we keep a watchful eye on the Wall Street wizards, ensuring they don't pull a rabbit out of their hats and then make it disappear, along with our hard-earned savings. And lastly, let us never underestimate the power of human greed. It can cloud judgment, make us believe in fairy tales, and convince us that unicorns are real. Remember folks, if someone promises you a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, it's probably just a bucket of fool's gold painted with glitter. As we bring this Financial Follies episode to a close, we implore you to stay curious, informed, and vigilant. Financial history is a treasure trove of cautionary and comical tales that can teach us invaluable lessons if we're willing to listen. Join us next time as we journey into another financial labyrinth. Until then, keep your wallets close, your skepticism even closer, and remember, when it comes to financial adventures, laughter might be the best investment. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay tuned for more wild tales on Financial Follies. May your financial journeys be filled with more laughs than losses. Goodbye for now.